Hi,
Hi y'all! Rettthebest here.
and the Nutt.
Good job. We were having a discussion after the end of the last video. And what do you think about Madame Red?
I can't stand her.
Why?
She wears too much red. And red, people put too much emotion and thoughts into red,
Okay.
in my opinion.
And I made the comment that the same is true for blue because blue represents sadness, loyalty, um, truthfulness, honesty. So you look at a person who wears red and they represent sex. You look at a person who wears blue and they represent trust. So I don't understand her thought process on that.
And she's got this high-pitched squeaky voice.
Oh yeah. The character I cannot stand is Ran Mao. She's the Asian woman that's always sitting on Lao's lap.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what her purpose is in the story. She's like a giant cat. So, yeah. And we talked about The Undertaker. What'd you think of him?
He's okay.
You said something about him that I thought was funny.
Okay.
Go on. Do you remember what you said at all?
No.
She said that it sounds like he's always singing.
It is true.
Anyway, in case none of you can tell, we are here today with another episode of Black Butler. We've changed to twice a week instead of just once a week. So, we are on episode 5, I think. Yeah,
Yes.
episode 5. What do you think's gonna happen?
I have no idea. We know that the Jack the Ripper striked again.
Striked again? Struck.
Struck again.
Is this really the time for a game of chess? Obsessing about it won't help you solve the case. Why not just leave it all to Sebastian, dear? Because he's simply my chess piece. I'm the one who moves him by giving orders. But he's no ordinary piece. He can move as many squares as he needs to. Like that. That was against the rules, you know. Indeed. It would be if this was a game. But rules such as that have no true meaning in the real world. There are always knights who break the rules and pawns who betray. If you let your guard down, it's checkmate.
Mm-hmm. Smeared the lipstick. Thinking?
Yes.
Who you thinking?
Lao.
You think it's Lao?
Yes.
Why?
He's got sharp, pointy teeth.
Lao doesn't have sharp, pointy teeth. You haven't met a character with sharp, pointy teeth yet.
Oh.
I mean, we have, and I know who, but he disguises his sharp, pointy teeth. So they don't look sharp and pointy. CL is always wearing a blue tie. No matter what color his shirt is or jacket. Like today he's wearing green. Dark green.
Yeah.
With a big blue bow. His butler chance encounter.
You must have had other options in life besides policing England's underworld. I'm sure my sister, your mother, wanted something else for you. And yet after their deaths you returned to be the Queen's guard dog. Is it because you're trying to avenge your parents' murders?
The need for revenge is a funny thing. It won't bring back the dead, nor will it bring them happiness.
But then,
To answer your question, I didn't return to the house of Phantom Eye for my parents. I did it for myself. I want to find the people responsible for what happened, and I want to make them experience the same pain and humiliation that I suffered.
I still remember when you were born, though it seems so long ago. You were so tiny and fragile. I remember thinking, no matter what, I have to protect you. You know I was never able to have children, but there was you. And I've come to think of you as my own son. Which is why I wish you would quit this.
This is a task I've freely chosen. It's still my choice to make, and no one else's. I don't regret my decision, and I won't be coddled by anyone.
I have it now. Thank you.
Miley.
Promise me. Say you'll never leave his side. This is a dangerous world for a boy. Make sure he doesn't lose his way.
Fear not. I swear. I shall stay by his side until the very end.
I'm here to escort you back home, my nigga.
Well then,
No matter how I look at it, the result is still the same.
yesterday's murder. The Viscount didn't do it.
Exactly. None of the people in his mansion could have done it either.
Indeed. No person can move that quickly. Anyway, tomorrow we'll start. Sebastian, you did it.
Of course I didn't, my lord. I told you I never lie. Now, involved in medicine, ties to secret societies or black magic, lacking alibis for the nights the bodies were found. The only human who fits our criteria is the Viscount Druid.
You know more about this than you're letting on, don't you?
But I'm simply one hell of a butler. As you well know, I only carry out those orders my master has directly given me. You need only say the words, my lord, and I become either your pawn or your knight. Now, master. Check.
They'll show if we stake out this place, right?
Yes.
You know, I've realized the murdered prostitutes have other things in common besides their profession.
The most beautiful glossy black hair.
But I still don't understand why he had to kill them all.
So very lovable. It could almost be a sin.
And what's more,
So soft. Ah, so soft.
Listen when I'm talking to you!
I apologize, sir, but she's so beautiful. And soft.
How could somebody have gotten past us?
Let's go, sir.
There, now it's louder.
Come away.
Did he just vomit?
I don't know.
You've made quite a bloody mess of things in there. Jack the Ripper. Or rather, Grell Sutcliffe.
No, you're wrong. I heard the scream and rushed to help, but
You can drop the innocent act, Grell. It's over. You know, this is actually the first time I've met someone like you in the human world. You played the role of helpless butler well. Your act had almost everybody completely fooled.
You think so? How kind. That's great to hear. After all, I am an actress. And quite a good one at that. Of course, you're not really Sebastian either, are you?
Sebastian is the name my master gave me, so that is who I am. For now.
Ah, you're playing the faithful dog. Well, you're handsome enough to get away with it. Anyway, here we are, Sebastian. Now, I'll call you Bassie. Let me introduce myself, the Black Butler Grell Sutcliffe. What do you say? Let's get along. It's so nice to talk to you in my true form. I admit I was surprised when I first met you. I've never seen a demon playing a butler.
But I could say the same about you. I never thought I'd find one of your kind playing a butler either. You're supposed to be an intermediary between man and God. A grim
What the hell?
Why would a divine being like you pretend to be a servant?
Why, indeed. For now, let's just say that it was out of love for a certain woman.
That woman would be...
You don't really need to ask, do you? Madam. Well, I hadn't counted on this. I didn't think anyone would be able to tell who Grell truly is. Naturally, you were on the suspect list from the very beginning, but all of your alibis seemed flawless. You mean you actually suspected your own aunt? I was looking for a murderer. Degree of relation to me did not matter. None of the humans on the suspect list could have been responsible for all the murders. But if one of them had an inhuman accomplice, that would change the game
I
completely.
love Grell's face.
It had to be someone who could enter and leave a room without being noticed. Someone who could travel from the Viscount's home to the East End instantaneously. In the end, you two were the only ones who could beat Jack the Ripper. You, Madam Red, and Grell Sutcliffe. I began to look into what else the victims had in common besides prostitution. And then, I noticed they'd all undergone a certain surgery at the hospital where you work. We made a list of all the patients. One, the only one who was still alive, was a woman by the name of Mary Kelly. We knew if we waited around here, you would come for her eventually. But we were too late. My darling nephew, how unfortunate this turned out to be. If you had let it go, we could have played chess again. And now, you've taken everything!
The chainsaw!
Is that?
Grim Reapers use tools for harvesting souls. That is his Reaper's side.
Don't you dare call it that! This is so much more than a scythe! I worked very hard to customize it! This is a special death scythe of my own design! It can hack anyone into tiny pieces! I've been far too well behaved. I'm getting out of shape. I would love to exercise my skills. So, shall we play?
Perhaps you could be a bit more respectful of my position. I'm on duty after all.
What a stoic man you are! That makes you even more irresistible. You know, red is my favorite color. It's perfect for hair, for clothes, for lipstick. So, I painted all those women with pretty red blood. So, Bessie, now I'll make you even better looking than you are. I'll tear you up from the inside, and trust me, I'll make you like it. You'll be as lovely as scattered rose petals.
You're a Grim Reaper. Your job is to quietly harvest the souls of the dying. And as a butler, your job is to follow your master like a shadow. You have violated both of these expectations, and quite frankly, I find it sickening.
Bessie, you wound me. You know, I'm more deadly efficient than I seem.
In my name and that of the Queen, I order you, Sebastian. Put an end to them.
Indeed, my young lord.
Well,
Holy shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah, please run away. We can play tag, Bessie. But see what happens if you're not fast enough. You get cut. It's more fun when it hurts a little bit, though, isn't it?
You're still the Queen's guard dog, which means that now I'm your prey. But if it's hunt or be hunted,
There's only one thing I can do.
you're a doctor. How could you do it? You wouldn't understand if I told you. You're just a child. You rat. You shouldn't have been born in the first place. Sister.
Faster!
Stop, Sebastian! Don't kill her!
Your arm.
How sweet you are, Bessie. Really, what a prince. Sacrificing your own poor limb to save that kid. On the other hand, you're a disappointment, madam. Come now. Hurry up and kill the brat already.
I loved my sister. I loved her husband. I loved their child. I can't.
that was the dog
I can't kill
Sebastian.
I can't kill their beloved son.
Really? You're getting soft-hearted on me all of a sudden? After all those deaths? If you don't end him, he'll end you.
Madam. But this dear boy, this child is mine.
Too late for that. How disappointing. What use do I have for you if you're just another woman? It's not her. A part of the Reaper's job is to replay and examine the memories of those who were on the to-die list. From that, we determine what kind of person they were. We see from their own perspective what kind of life they've lived. And we decide whether they should live or die. Their lives flash right before their eyes. Oh, please, that's such a pedestrian term. It is so much more than that. This is the Reaper's true power. The cinematic record.
Rachel? Angelina? Come say hello to our guest, Lord Phantomhive.
I had hated the red hair I'd inherited from my father.
Your hair is very beautiful, Anne. The color of spider lilies. Red suits you very well.
But I came to love it after all. I came to love the color red. I came to love him. Anne, I have wonderful news. My sister. Once again, I hated the color red. But I could never bring myself to hate them. Eventually, I too met a man and got married.
What do you think? A boy or girl?
Men are so impatient. How would I know that yet? It didn't happen at all in the way I'd wanted it to. But still, I thought I'd found happiness.
That carriage hit someone! Call a doctor, quickly!
Then it all slipped away.
Your husband died instantly, and in order to save your life, We were forced to remove your uterus and your unborn child with it. I'm sorry, but we had no choice.
Everything slipped away from me. I lost the man I had learned to love, and the child I loved so dearly before it was even born. The stain spread. It covered everything. That color I so hated. The color red. My sister was buried with the man she loved. If only my heart had been buried in the ground along with them. Honestly, a child would only be in the way. I don't know who the father is, and my customers wouldn't like a child hanging around. I had lost everything in my life. That woman had what I wanted most. What I would never get a chance to have again. And she threw it away without a second thought. I wanted to stain her too. Hello? You're that What are you doing? No! No way! I decided to stain everything red. With my own hands.
My! That was quite a little show.
That's when I met my blood-red Grim Reaper. A few months later, my missing nephew suddenly reappeared. Oh, Ciel! With him, he brought a butler dressed in black. You're really safe. I got at least one thing back. Thank goodness. At least we still have you. Let me take a look at your darling face. The child of the man I loved. And my sister. If this child could come back, then why couldn't my beloved? Why wasn't I the one he chose to marry? I finally decided that I would right all the wrongs I had been dealt. You've taken everything!
How beautiful you were, dyed crimson, covered in your victim's blood. I loved you so. What a disappointment you turned out to be in the end. You don't have what it takes to wear red. Your cheap little melodrama ends now. It's over, Madam Red. Goodbye.
Well, what are you waiting for? I thought I ordered you to put an end to Jack the Ripper. It's not over yet. One is left. Stop standing there and kill him.
Certainly. I was going to spare you. Professional courtesy and all that, but if you insist, I'll send you and the boy to heaven together!
Heaven? You're joking. I know nothing of heaven.
You would kick a lady in the face! Where are your manners, sir?
Terribly sorry. You see, I'm simply one hell of a butler.
You think a demon like you can beat a reaper?
Certainly. You see, if my master tells me to win, I shall win.
You care a lot about that puny little brat, don't you? I'm jealous. Demon or not, you'll still be destroyed if I reap you with my death scythe. Aren't you frightened?
Not at all. I belong to my master. My soul and my body, down to the last hair, are his. The contract remains, so I follow his every order. That's what it means to be a butler.
There. What do you think?
Oh my god.
What do you think of Grell?
Grell is a bit different.
A bit different. In what way?
I never suspected him of being a grim reaper.
Yeah? You weren't supposed to.
Oh,
What'd you think of Madame Red now?
I feel kind of bad for her.
Yeah? And what did you think of the dog Sebastian?
Wow, such a pretty doggy.
Right? I love that, Sebastian hates dogs, and CL named Sebastian after his dog.
Oh, wow.
Any guesses of what's gonna happen next?
No. I don't know what to think. I don't know how to react to this. Well, other than pure shock.
Yeah. Grell's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you think about Red Grell over the Grell that was pretending to be a butler?
I like the other one better.
Grell pretending to be a butler?
Yes. He's so shy and timid.
Yeah, and this Grell is just like
Wow, what the hell?
outlandish. Transsexual Grell. Yep. You didn't notice? He kept calling himself a woman.
No, I didn't notice that. Oh my god, I feel like an idiot.
He's a bisexual, transsexual. Transgendered? One of the two. I always get the two confused.
Transgendered.
Transgendered? Okay.
I believe is the...
Trans of some kind.
Yes.
You would hit a lady in the face. How did you miss that?
Yes, I would hit a lady in the face. I just did.
Would you hit a person with glasses?
No!
Take your glasses off and smack you with them. Anyway. So you have no comment to it.
No.
What do you want to see in the next episode?
Well, hopefully CL will agree for his at, as I'll do, as everything,
Progresses.
yes. But right now I don't expect him to. Because she tried to murder the kid.
Anyway. So, I think we should stop this video now.
Okay. The Nutt and...
Rettthebest!
Signing off. Like, comment, subscribe.
It looks like I'm doing this weird. Bye! Bye!
Hi.
Since you're not coming over closer, I have to move the little camera closer, you doofus.